Hello, Kanji. Ooh. Is that me? Oh my god. Yeah. Ooh. Thanks for joining me on this fine day. Can you see my screen? In the chat? Yeah, you can hear me? Yay. Okay, this is a funny panel. It's that dang raccoon. Hello. Hi. Yes. Okay, that's my fursuit. I'm not wearing it because it's hard to talk with it on, honestly. This slideshow has 181 slides. I apologize already. Yep. It's very hot. Yeah, and it's hot today too. I thought it would be less hot today, but it's February. Yeah. So not a very fancy slideshow. Uh those darn Canadian cartoons turned me into a furry. Did you know that there's a lot of Canadian content that is anthropomorphic media? Um, just I was thinking about it because I think about this a lot. Stuff from my childhood that has sculpted me into the being that you see right now. Yeah, there's a lot. So, AKA, what's the deal with all the Canadian anthropomorphic cartoons from my maple syrupy childhood, eh? And the puppets and the mascots, because like they might as well be cartoons. Like they're just cartoons in real life, really. So, um, who doesn't want to be a real life cartoon? I say to a Twitch chat full of cosplayers. What is Canadian anyway? Like CanCon laws are changing all the time. Now it's just like, did a Canadian breathe on it? It's Canadian. Yeah, but like back in the 90s, they're quite a bit stricter. So yeah, if it counts as CanCon, if it was on Wikipedia and it was just like American and Canadian production, I pretty much included it. So there's a lot. Why anthropomorphic media? I don't know. I think there's like a big conspiracy theory that if we all dress up as giant animal people, then we won't care about what the government is doing with like our tax dollars. So, continuing, we didn't have a chance. It's definitely more fun. Yeah. So basically, this is a brain scratcher. Remember that panel? Remember? You remember? So it's like it's pretty much like Dan's panel before this, except I have no new content for you. It's all just like, hey, you remember the thing? Did that make you think that you wanted to be a giant cartoon animal yourself? No tinfoil hat stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, this is putting my doctorate in cursed content to use. Yes.
Just don't kill my internet again. That's all I
I'm
ask.
sorry. I'm sorry. Am I still live though? Is that all right? Yeah, okay. It's a game show. We could treat it as a game show. Why not? Why not? Do it in the chat. It's fine. Yeah. Let's see if I can actually get through the whole thing as well, because I haven't performed this yet. So this is the debut of this panel. Tally how many you know. Who's gonna win? Probably me. Because I made the panel. But can we get a running tally in the chat? Yeah, let's do that. All right, this one. Hated this one. Oh my god. I don't like the character designs in this at all. But classic Canadiana. This is the Raccoons 1985. Cyril Sneer. Bad guy. I don't know, they're kind of cute, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I can't deal with this guy's nose. Really. I can't deal with it. I can't look at him. Okay, next. Yeah, that's a aardvark, apparently. No facial features relative to the aardvark other than like the tiny nose, I guess. That doesn't look like an aardvark to me. No. Nuh-uh. Mm-mm. Bad character design. Looks more like a bear, to be honest. But then the bear looking guy doesn't really look like a bear in there either. But anyway, this is Arthur. This is Arthur from 1996. Yeah. Yeah. There's a dog in the show, and I just have a lot of questions about that. There's several dogs in the show actually that are like dogs, but then Arthur's just like an aardvark man, and then yeah, I don't get it. I don't really like when they do that. They're just like, oh yeah, this is our pet dog, and yeah, I don't like it. Okay, moving on. This one's a little weird because it had both mascot and cartoon in the show. So it was like flipping back and forth in between. I guess like TikTok generation attention span for children. Yeah. Um, Elliot Moose is on loose. Oh my god, you got it. Yeah. When there are anther dogs and dog dogs, just like in Disney. Yeah, I don't like it. Like Pluto, I don't like that. Pretty much no. Is anybody 3 out of 3 so far? Elliot? Okay, yeah. Elliot Moose, that's 1998. A good year. A good year. If you were born in 1998, I'm very sorry. You probably will not know anything in this presentation. I'm 33 years old, and yeah. Thanks, Government of Canada. Yeah, like I'm saying, like a lot of these shows at the end of it, it's just like, oh, thanks to the Government of Canada, because these shows got like grants to be made sometimes. That's the reason a lot of these shows got into production. Anyway, this is Babar. Babar was Canadian. I thought it was British. Again, if a Canadian breathed on it, I put it in the presentation. You can check it on Wikipedia. I'm pretty sure it's an Nelvana production. Does Quebec have more furry media than non-Quebec? I'm not too sure, Michael. But yeah, there's Babar. 1989, it said. I'm like, oh, I don't think it's 1989, but that's what it says. I'm just like, eh. Yeah. So like if it was animated in Canada, I counted it. But if it like came from, I don't know, Denmark, and then it was animated in Canada, or like the voice cast was in Canada, I counted it. Why not? It makes my presentation longer. Who cares? This one is about a dragon that goes on adventures with children. Hooray! Dudley the Dragon. That is correct. It's got a slammin' theme song. It goes Dudley, Dudley the Dragon. Okay, I won't sing the whole thing. That's Dudley, and features one of the most terrifying pieces of media ever in the Tree Man, who is a tree with the face of a man, and he's very grumpy, very scary. I did not want to be a tree. I wanted to be a dragon. I was a dinosaur, I believe, for Halloween a couple years in a row. But I did not want to be a tree man at any point in my life. So, yeah, this guy, he got, I don't know, he got something in his root water because he was upset all the time. This is Anatole, a French mouse, I believe. I believe he's a mouse. And he has a loving wife and 7 children. And that is the French dream right there. Just to have a loving wife and 7 children, I think. I expect. I don't know. But he looks pretty happy. That's my dream. So I didn't like this show. I don't know why. Moving on. No mom wants 7 children. Oh my god. I only watched it in French class. Oh, it was French then. French. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, don't question the slides. Don't question them. That's a furry. His name is Wolverine. You can't get more furry than that. This is James Logan. James Howlett? James Logan Howlett. I don't remember his last name. Anyway, Wolverine is Canadian. He's from Alberta. Didn't that make you want to be a furry? Oh, okay. This one is probably searing out your eye sockets right now because of how bright it is. I actually really love the color design in this series. It's very cool. I love how the eyes are just like yellow. That's great. I love how it doesn't look like pretty much anything else out there except for like Klasky Supo style animated shows. Like it looks like that one about bugs. Oh man, I can't remember what that one's name is. Anyway, it looks like the Bug Show, but it's about birds, and it's birds with a Z because they're cool birds. Also very, very good theme song. Not playing it, but if you wanted me to say a few words of it, it's Bird, bird, bird. It's the bird song. So yeah, this one's pretty good. Is anybody rocking a full score so far? Just wondering. Just wondering. All right. You remember seeing commercials for it? I believe this was on Global TV and YTV, and I watched a few episodes of it. Not the biggest Birds fan, but I do like how funky it looks. Never seen it. Aw, dang. So I can only find very, very, very blurry pictures of this one. So this is Blazing Dragons, and it was kind of like a Monty Python Canadian production. I don't know. A lot of weird stuff happened in this one, Blazing Dragons. Yeah. British humor, but drawn by Canadians. I couldn't tell you much about it. I really like the angular art style, but like didn't watch that much of it. Sorry. God, oh, I am so sorry. This is so blurry. Okay, if everybody takes like some steps back and then like kind of like you can kind of see like there's mice on there. It's these are puppets and they are mice. And if you look behind them, there's books behind them. And I feel like these should have been library mascots, but it was book mice. Oh, also killer theme song. Super killer. Book mice. This is the werewolf lady from Cyber 6. That's right. So you gotta count the werewolf lady. Werewolves count. They count as furry. You don't remember this one? That's too bad. Cyber 6, good series. And the other werewolf guy from Cyber 6. I know one person who said that this episode turned them into a furry specifically. So, congratulations. Country Mouse. What is it? Country Mice and City Mice? No. Country Mouse and City Mouse. Which one's the country mouse and which one is the city mouse? The answer may shock you. Was Erky Perky the bug one I was talking about? No, I think it was Santo Baguito. Now that I think about it, I just remember that one being very charming when I was a child. Fox from When Gargoyles Went Full Werefox. I don't believe Gargoyles was a Canadian show, but if you can prove me wrong. Where there's adventure, okay, you'll find these two cousins there. Yeah, and there's a rat in this show, and he's called No Tail, No Goodnick. And I just thought that his gimmick of popping off his tail and leaving it places was traumatic as a child. So if you haven't seen this one, I don't know. I was kind of traumatized a little bit. But yeah, he's the city mouse and she's the country mouse. Emily and Alexander. And we've got Donkey Kong Country, which I don't think was animated in Canada, but the voice cast was Canadian, and I believe the production was Canadian. This was one of the first shows that I ever saw on Teletoon. The show is so bad. No, it's not bad. It holds up. There's a really good song from it. I suggest you listen to it. It's called Nobody's Hero. It's actually incredible. And I would like to perform it at karaoke if I ever get a chance. I love this song. And I love the theme song too. This is not going to be just a panel of me singing a bunch of theme songs. Even though it could be. I'm not going to do that to save everyone from myself. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country. Ooh, buttery voice cast. Also, I love the voice cast in this series. I love Donkey Kong's voice in this series so much. Oh my God. I love his voice. I love Diddy's voice. I love Candy's voice. I love K. Rool's voice. When I was watching the Mario movie that came out last year or the year before that, I don't know. I was just like aghast at how bad the Donkey Kong voice was. So mentally, while I was watching it, I was replacing his voice with this Donkey Kong's voice. And I was like, oh yeah, no, that's much better. That's so much better. Just like in the moment. Yeah, Cranky sucked too. Cranky's really good. I really like the voice cast in this. It's good. Like, it's not grating. It's good. I really like it. Can we have a panel that's just like how much I love this? Because we could just stay on Donkey Kong Country 1996. I'm not moving on until everyone agrees with me in the chat, by the way. So I'm waiting. I'm looking at the chat, by the way. So I'm seeing LOLs. Somebody has to agree with me. Oh, I hate this guy. I hate this man. I hate him. I hate him so much. Okay? I don't know. I hate Franklin. Am I alone? Maybe I'm alone. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. He's like Caillou, but if Caillou was a turtle. His friends are fine. Bear gives it his all, okay? And why is every bear named Bear in Canadian cartoon animation? I don't know. Hate this man. Oh, okay. I got Bear's arm over here. Yeah. Oh, I hate Franklin. If this was an After Dark panel, I would have some choice words to say about this turtle. But it's not. So we keep going. Okay. So I have vague recollections of this show. Mostly with the two guys in the back here. I would count this as furry. That's basically Z the raccoon right here, but like with a unibrow. No? Does anybody see it? So yeah, this is Groundling Marsh. Very vague recollections of this. Kind of looks Jim Henson-y. Don't argue with me that it's not Canadian. Please. I've been on Wikipedia. I've been there. How do you think I got the list for this presentation? I've been to Wikipedia. I was there. Okay. So this is French, but like Quebec French. So counts. And I remember watching this on like channel 28 or like the weird channel that's kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, we've got cartoons on here sometimes, you know. I don't know. But yeah, this is called Kitty Cats. Super hard to remember the name of this. Yeah, this dog, I feel like this dog archetype shows up a lot in this presentation slideshow. Couldn't tell you what they're doing with their lives. Definitely watched it, but I couldn't tell you one thing about it. I don't remember this bird. The bird, I don't know. You love this one? Man, I don't know. But it's definitely French. I remember that. Okay, so a lot of people were really hyped up about Krat's creature. No, not Krat. I messed up my. Hold on. Rewind. A lot of people were really hyped up about Zaboomafoo turning 25 or 30 or whatever it was a couple weeks ago. This is not Zaboomafoo. This is what came before Zaboomafoo. If you're old enough to remember, this is Krat's Creatures. And this guy was the mascot of Krat's Creatures. And what I think happened is they said, nobody cares about your little dinosaur prehistoric guy. Get something cuter. And that's probably how Zaboomafoo was created. And that lives in the hearts of children everywhere. But me, personally, I like the weird little lizard guy. Yeah. I'm not going to show Chris and Martin Krat or whatever. Chris is cute, by the way. I think Chris is cute. Continuing. Zaboomafoo with the Krat. Fine. Fine. He's cute, I guess. I don't really care, though. Sorry. I guess it's fine. But, like, I like the other guy more. Old Chris? Any Chris. Chris Krat. Chris Krat. That's a good name. Okay, again, very sorry for the quality of some of these images, but they're old media. It's hard to get them. They're not hard. Okay, yeah, lamb chop. So this one has a really Is it Canadian? Is it American? It is by an American, but they shot it in Vancouver. So, you know, they shot it in Vancouver. Don't come after me. I know this is pretty dubious. But they shot in Vancouver. What do you want from me? Technically, I would say Smallville is also partial Canadian content. They shot it in Vancouver. Anything shot in Vancouver, I'm like, let's go. Oh man, why did I front load this presentation with so many characters that I just hated? I don't know. We'll get it out of the way early, right? Get it out of the way. So this is Rupert. Yeah. Oh, I did not like this man. I can see that Rupert and his friend Badger there. I hated Rupert. I don't know why. I don't know why. I concede that they are very snappy dressers. And I would love to go on little adventures in a little snappy scarf and sweater and plaid pant combo. But I hated this show. Can't tell you why. Just not my thing. Nope. I like the Badger design. I love his snappy little bow tie and his vest. Oh, lovely. No. Not my thing. I love this show, however. Not snappy dressers in the least. This was a Teletoon show based on a comic, and nobody's saying it in the audience, so I'm assuming nobody knows. But this is a lion, and it was a comedy. I don't think it's the writer of Garfield, but it is Animal Crackers. It was very, very silly, and I loved it. And that's all you need to know about me. Okay. This is about some bats, and I love the books a lot, and I own the books, and I have reread the books as an adult, and they definitely hold up. They're very, very good children's media, and I could not finish the show because they deviated from the books, I believe, and I was just like, I don't like this. Silverwing had a TV show. It did not complete the series. It was only one season. And yes, Silverwing, absolutely excellent book series. And unfortunately, the TV show I could not complete as a child because I was mad that it was not the same. But I will say, Goth has a really, really good character design. Very cool. Like, by far and away, the best thing about this series is the Goth character design. He looks menacing, terrifying. Oh my goodness, this bat is coming for my throat. He's going to kill me. Really, really good. Really good. This is the bad guy. His name's Goth. He's cool. Yeah. The Bat Blues. Okay, I almost didn't include this. And then I reminded myself that there's such an animal in the furry community called a protogen. And a protogen is basically if a toaster and a dog was a thing. And I'm like, if a toaster can be a thing, then why not this clock man? And yeah, that lady's just a shoe over there. And there's a spoon with eyes on it. And I said, it's kind of similar. Why not? This knife. This is probably one of the worst spots to put the face on a knife. I don't know. Maybe down here. I don't know. No, then no. I don't want to think about this. So, oh dear. I don't want to think about it. You vaguely remember the show? Okay, yeah. So, me too. This is one of the fever dream shows that was on TVO that I remember watching when I was like 5 or 6 years old and just being like, what is going on? What? No. No. The pencil, not featured here, is annoying. He's the little leader. Super annoying. Viva Pinata. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, if a sponge can have eyes and lips and stuff on it. What's stopping you from anything? I don't know. Part of the Bose name at one point. Yeah, Brave Little Toaster. Very Brave Little Toaster vibes. Very like Beauty and the Beast vibes. So like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you here. This is possibly one of the most fun theme songs to sing for me. I don't know. Is that a big statement in a slideshow with Donkey Kong Country and so many other classics? Like this really, really good theme song. Man, they were cranking out good theme songs back then. Sorry, I gotta slurp from my water, which has kanji on it. Woohoo! Yeah. Super good theme song. Fun for us and fun for you. Professor Iris. It was about this is a bird. Can you tell? He's an ibis and he's a music professor and absolutely terrifying. Oh my goodness, I did not include a picture here. There is a sentient piano who plays himself like this, and bad decisions were made in this show. Yeah, I believe that guy's like a bone. He's a bone bird. He's a bird made out of bones. Horrifying. That's a flower, and that's another bird. He's a bone. He's a bone bird. Like really cracked out character designs. These eyelids do not close. They're just staring at you. You did not need to remember this existed. You did because the theme song's really good. Okay? Good theme song. Also, I believe there was some educational content in it. They were like, you know what a piano is? It's for music. Woohoo! Oh yeah, there's one episode where they're like, you want to know about feet? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm calling it furry though. So this is, again, going back to the protogen, electric dog. That's an electric dog cat, man. Beast Wars. Beasties in Canada. Don't know why you're all saying Beast Wars in the chat. Are you Canadian? Huh? Who are you? Look deep within yourself right now. And if you say Beast Wars, where are you from? I don't care. This for yourself to like your childhood husband. Okay, listen, we're fighting for Cheetor. I love a cheetah. I love the cheetah man. It's good. It's good. Cheetah print. It's not tacky. Okay, they do it very nice here. Okay, let's filter out all the husbands and husbandos and Optimus Primal. That's a good one. Dinobot. Yes, Dinobot. Real good. I still have the signed Scott McNeil drawing that I did for him at Kanji on my wall, displayed in my front hallway. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Everybody is husbando and waifu in this. Rat Trap also, just saying, Rat Trap could get it. This is a different panel. But oh yeah. Oh man, the tiger guy too. Oh my god, Tigatron. Yes. Yes, Tigatron. Okay, yeah. This is a different panel. This one has like multiple versions of them in it. I don't know why I grabbed this. I don't know. We've lost control of the panel. I'm sorry. We start talking beasties. I'm sorry. And then there was also Beast Machines, with nobody watched. And it did really badly. And we're all really sad about it. And they had like weird, really like, he's got holes in his body there. There's like a, what's that? There's a fear of that. Fear of holes and things, you know. What are those? Beast Machines. Yeah, it was really, really dark themed, like very darkly themed. I haven't gotten through watching it actually. I always start it and then I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. And then I'm like, okay, I lost interest. But I do own Beasties. Actually, it's Beast Wars because I bought it in the States on DVD. I should pop that in again. It's a good show. Okay, this is a craft show that was on Treehouse. And I posted pretty much all of these images on Facebook like 4 or 5 years ago in like a "You Nostalgia, You Lose" album, and one person said they named their child Jackson after the raccoon in this show. And I said, that's really funny. Why is your name Jackson? That guy. I'm named after a raccoon named Jackson. Nice. Oh, actually, there's someone that came up to me at a convention and they're like, "Oh yeah, I named my pet something after you." I was like, "What?" They named it Z. Yep. True story. And I can't remember what animal it is, but I'll remember later. It's fine. Yes, crazy quilts. And apparently this woman is very nice. A lot of people were typing that. So I have to believe them. That's how you know you made it? Yes. They named an animal after me. Okay, yeah, the PSA things. I don't think this tried to make anybody into a furry, but it sure as heck terrified some people into like not liking furries, especially the lion. I'm not allowed to sing this. No. Okay, so I did cosplay this for Halloween a couple years ago, and I was listening to the song as I was creating the costume. A terrible way, by the way. I didn't want to use fur because I was like, it gets everywhere, whatever. So what I did was I cut individual pieces of felt, and by the end of that, my hand was not working. So don't do that. I would say just use the fur. Like I have some fur right here, right now, that would work for it. But I didn't use that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It gets in your mouth. Yeah, it was like a piñata, pretty much. So I would say don't do that. Anyway, I was listening to the song on repeat, and Michael comes in and he starts singing it. And I'm like, don't sing that song. And I'm like, what? It drove me crazy. And I can't stand listening to it anymore. Yeah. I did this to myself though. So I only have myself to blame. You have terrified so many friends with the Pix's cosplay of this guy. But yeah, that's why I'm never wearing this costume again. I cannot stand the song now. I used to be fine with it. So this is a commercial that told children not to touch pieces of cheese that were on mouse traps if you're ever mouse size, because they might be dangerous, and don't touch things that you don't know because it might be dangerous and you might end up being brutally murdered. Canada. Yeah. This television was alive, and I'm just going to file that under Protogen version 1, possibly version 2. It was a television that told you to stop watching television so much because there's a whole life to live out there. And you know what we did instead? We made television really small so that we could watch it in our hands. We did not learn at all. Even when we're outside now, we have little television. So I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Yeah, these are all Concerned Children's Advertisers. Concerned Children's Advertisers is actually a conglomerate of a bunch of advertisers. So advertising companies and really big companies that you could name. They made these. They all pooled their money together and they said, all right, here you go. Let's traumatize the children. We liberated the future TVs. They can go outside and play now. Yes, run free, little television, run free. They are here to help you stay alert and stay safe. Yeah, the story of this little, very cute animated PSA is extremely tragic. Okay, this is from my memory bank. It was a daughter of an advertising executive that was murdered, and they didn't want any other children to get murdered. So they made this and they said, okay, don't open the door for strangers. Don't do that because we don't want more kids to die. Yeah. Look it up. This is a very, I kind of hate it because I was not the right age group when I was watching this. I feel like if I watched this when I was 3 or 4, I would have been fine with it. But I was watching it when I was 7 or 8, I think, or like 9 or 10. And it was the only thing on that was remotely interesting when I was waiting for my parents to come pick me up from my grandma's place. And it's so slow and it's so like calm and it's like, all right, we're gonna go walk over to the pond to see what's happening at the pond. What's at the pond? Oh my god, there's a fish in the pond. That's great. Like it's very gentle storytelling. If your kid loves that, great. Uh me, no. Me like Sonic Hedgehog. Me go fast. You have one more furry friend that says the stay away, stay alert, safety rabbits were an awakening for them. They're really cool looking. Honestly, they're really cool. Yeah, little bear. All very easy to remember the names of everything in the series too. The bear's name is Bear. Cat's name is Cat. Super, super easy, gentle storytelling. I believe this little girl's name is Emily. They're all named Emily. Every single little girl. 90s Canadian animation. Emily. So yeah, 1995, I would have been probably 5 or above. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much for me. You like the duck's face? I'm glad you do. It was the style at the time. Yes. Emily Alexander. I don't know. Okay, so a little more exciting, but I never really fell into it. I did read the book. The book has like very long descriptions of like a blade of grass in it. I'm very viscerally remembering like, oh my goodness, can you please continue with the story? I don't need to know about how the grass is detailed. But I am not I'm not that kind of reader. If you like that kind of thing, if you like war, if you like rabbit war, if you like rabbits dying for the cause, it's probably an allegory. It's the least violent version. Yeah. Watership Down. It's kind of like Redwall a little bit, but they don't have fun little outfits on, and they're not having fun. Speaking of Redwall, this photoshopped picture is pretty much the best picture that I could get of Redwall, and excellent television show. No fun little outfits. What's the point? Exactly. Animated in Canada. Good show. It's a good show. It's like Watership Down, but if they had fun little outfits on. And also Clooney the Scourge. Great character design. Okay, who doesn't want to be this guy? Can you tell me? Can you tell me you don't want to swath a cloak on that is connected through a skull? Okay, and then you got a little tunic on, and you've got some scars on yourself. You got a little shirt underneath, and you've got like a hook for a tail. Eye patch. Very cool. What is this? What is that? The evil masters? Exactly. What? Who doesn't want to be that? And these guard guys, they're having a great time. Freaky Stories, I would say is furry. There's no fur in the show, but these two guys, these puppets, are definitely anthropomorphic bugs. So why not? They're buggies. Bugs. There's people with bug personas. They're out there. And yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in there. I remember. So do I. Oh, we gotta get going. We gotta get going. I'm sorry. I'm dawdling. Okay, so this is a newt, and he's a magic newt, And the show is basically if they were doing Aladdin, but it's Harlan Williams instead of Robin Williams. They just changed the first name of the guy. And the genie is a newt. And that's it. And I love the character design. I don't know. I love the little googly eyes. I love he's got no teeth. It's great. And the bounciness of the newt, very cool. Always confuse this show with Nightmare Ned because they're both named Ned and they're both little bald children. So if you remember Nightmare Ned, this is not Nightmare Ned. This is Ned's newt. This is more uplifting and positive and silly because he can transform into everything and do anything. So it's fun. It's a fun show. Sharon Lois Bram, not furries. This is furry. That's a mascot costume. That's okay. Cute little elephant guy. They got song. One little elephant out to play. I don't know if this is the oldest one that's in the list. 1978. It's pretty old, I would say. Yeah, that's a tugboat, and he is alive, and he's solving boat problems without humans. Good for him. Nobody needs those guys. Theodore the tugboat, and this is the real Theodore, I believe. Yeah. Why would I include a tugboat in a furry presentation? Because there are some furries out there who have plane personas. So it's like if your persona was you as a plane. And I'm just like, that's very similar. So Theodore, Godspeed. Cars? Yeah. I would say Cars is furry. Why not? It's exhausty. Pokeroo, he sees through the hole right here in his neck. These eyes are, what's the word? Vestigial? These eyes aren't real. Don't look at them. This is the eye. Okay? How many people's days have been ruined by that information? Huh? Just shattering everything for everyone now. This is an anthropomorphic egg. I would say that counts. Why not? Marigold, she doesn't count. This bear guy, yeah. There are plush suitors out there. Plush sonas. So he's a plush teddy bear that has come to life. Yeah, that counts. Polka dot shorts. The better of the shows, because that's the one that I watched. And no, I will not be taking questions at this time. Again, these are vestigial eyes. Do not look here when looking at Pokeroo. Look to the red dot on his neck. That is actually his eye. Pokeroo, he was here and I missed forget. Okay, this dog. This is a dog. His name is Rufus. And that's all I know about this show. I have very vague memories of this show. Extremely vague. His name is Rufus. Possibly reads books. I don't know. I'm sorry. Rufus. We gotta go. Oh God. Not enough time. No. I wish we were on like a timer here. Okay. I don't remember. Oh God. No. They're looking at me with their eyes. Don't remember your name. I'm sorry. I love the lizard though. Can we like get some big ups for the lizard? That's like a really cute lizard. Also, I haven't really seen a blue jay before, so that's kind of cute. The mouse, I want to say she looks like the other mouse from the nighttime show where they come to life as model, what are they called? Mannequins? She looks like that mouse. I feel like it's the same creator. Yeah, that's a really cute lizard. Under the umbrella tree. Oh my goodness. You got it. I didn't. Today's special looks very similar to today's special. I would not be surprised if it's the same artist. It's a talking pineapple. I don't know what I have to tell you about this guy. Yeah, Tele Francais, again, vaguely vaguely furry. If somebody wanted to show up as a pineapple at a furry convention, I would say, yeah, sure, why not? Care Bears, those are some talking bears, all right. Care Bear Countdown, and apparently there is a raccoon in this show that looks like my character, and people tag me in it all the time. The Dog Detective show, yeah, that one's coming up. If I get to it. Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna go faster. I'm sorry. Peggle Rock was Canadian, and I think it was probably filmed in Toronto. I don't know. Jim Henson, he died. Big Wolf on Campus is the Werewolf show. Too many. There's too many. There's too many. It's Canadian government indoctrination is happening. He's a wolf. He's a wolf. He's got a hot best friend. His name is Merton. I don't know. He's also good looking, I guess. But like Merton's a cute one. Big Wolf. He turns into a wolf. He's on campus. It's kind of like Buffy. If Buffy was less scary, I guess. It was more funny, more comedic. I like this one more than Buffy. I don't know. I love this. I love this show. I loved it. Okay, Mr. Dress Up. I cropped out the non-furry puppets from this. So yeah, we got the Chester the Crow and whatever this guy is. Moving on. Okay. And then not Casey, but yes, Finnegan. Moving on. Oh no, not moving on. Actually, Mr. Dress Up himself liked to dress up as a big spider. And if that's not furry, I don't know what it is. This duck from the short that goes around and it goes really fast. And if you've been to a furry convention after dark, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Short Circuits 1994. Moving on. Animorphs. These are just people, but they turn into animals. And if that's not furry, I don't know what is. And again, they're just people. I'm sorry, I couldn't get any pictures of the animals. Go, go, go. Toad Patrol. There are toads on patrol. I've never watched this. I hated it. Faster. Okay. Goosebumps. 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 Okay. One episode of Goosebumps is when I'm sorry I'm spoiling it, but there's a little boy and he's like, oh no, I'm growing hair. Oh no, it's like a puberty thing. It's not puberty. He's actually a dog. The whole time he was a dog and his friends are all dogs. And his parents did like a little scientific test to turn their dog into a little boy, and the little boy turns back into a dog, and it's this dog in the opening. It made me very mad. But if it's not furry, I don't know what is. 7 Little Monsters. That's a furry. That's a furry. I don't know what that is. I don't know what these guys are. I never watched it. I did watch it. Maybe 1 or 2 episodes. I was like, oh, Colin Mockery's getting work. Great. But yeah, that green one. That's got fur. That's great. The Dumb Bunnies. Great show. Loved it. Loved it. Okay, here we go. We're going faster. Oh my god, I love the show. The Dumb Bunnies. I don't know why. They're pink rabbits and they're wearing hats and stuff. You don't need a lot to impress me as a child. This is White Fang. That is a dog with a best friend. What is the little girl's name? What is the little girl's name? Is it Emily? Better not be Emily. The Legend of White Fang. I'm going to look this up after the presentation. If the little girl's name is Emily. No, I can't. Okay. Dragon Tales. Apparently this was a lot of people's furry awakening, and couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you 2 words about it. It was after my time. 1999. Nope. I was already 10 by this time. I was already watching Sonic the Hedgehog, and I did not care. Okay, also after my time, but I did watch this because it was kind of like, oh, it was weird. You know, there's a pig named Hampton. That guy's a furry. I don't know about these guys. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I could see that at a furry commit. Anyway, Hampton. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, 1999. Corduroy the Bear. He's a little bear. The year 2000. Oh my god, we're not gonna get through this. just so you know, you hated the pig. You hated Hampton. Oh yeah, he was a little jerk, wasn't he? This is apparently a raccoon, and gotta tell you, I don't see it. Just looks like a repainted cat. These are cats, and that, you know, like raccoons kind of have like a little raccoon shape to them. Timothy Goes to School. Did not watch it. Ants in Your Pants. Show about a monkey. I didn't watch it either. Sorry. Mummy's Alive. I put this in here because this person's kind of wearing a little cat mask, and if that's not furry, I don't know what is. The Untalkative Bunny. Very cute cartoon. Love it. So cute. Michael's going to chime in any second now, and he's going to say, I hated that emu. Right? Or did you love the emu? I can't remember. The Untalkative Bunny. Great cartoon. Oh my goodness. Cleo the Misfit Unicorn. Man, this fish is... My eyes are up here, buddy. Cleo the Misfit Unicorn, 1997. This is a fly. It's an anthropomorphic fly. He wears shoes. That's very furry. He hated the emu. Okay. Fly Tales, 1999. I thought this show was very charming, and it had good sound design. And this one's called Pirates, and that's a rat man, and they're on a boat, and they're singing. Looks horrifying. I don't know what this is. Cornemuse, never heard of it. I'm so sorry. Apparently it was French. Horrifying. Ed the Sock. I don't remember why I put this here. There's probably a joke to go along with this. Oh, yeah. Socks are made out of what? Could be wool. Could be sheep. Furry. Yeah. The mouse. Looks the same as the mouse. Does it? Are we remembering? This mouse looks the same as the other mouse. Did they use the same mouse? That's a stretch? You're a stretch. This was Puppets, I want to say. I've never seen it, but it looks cute. The Long House Tales, 2000. Never seen it. I'm not. No. Whimsy's House. That's her house, all right. I think she's a dragon. God, what is this one's name? Oh, Gilbert Gottfried the Bird. Cyber Chase, 2002. Children learning about math by battling an evil Dracula guy and their friend bird sidekick. Berenstain Bears. Berenstain Bears. Who knows? I don't know. We're not going to finish this. Oh, God. Faster. This guy's name is Bear. Brother Bear. Bear Brother. I think his name is Brother. Brother Berenstein. And he's voiced by Michael Cera. Great. Canadian trivia. Robo Roach. More bugs. I don't know. Does Canadian media have like the stranglehold on bug content? There seems to be a lot. Canadian Sesame Street, but it's not in a street. Where is it? It's in a park. You know why? Because it's safer. Treehouse TV, whatever the heck these mascots were. I don't even want to guess what that is. And this ball man. I don't know. Demina Leagues. What if birds played baseball? What if? Yakety Yak is about a yak who is a stand-up comedian or a singer. I can't tell. I didn't watch it. Something and Martha, I think. George and Martha. Martha. Oh God, I didn't name these. Okay, Dog City. Woof woof. This is another one that was also a cartoon and a live action. Very, very cool character designs. We don't have time. Oh God, 3 minutes. Something bear. I don't remember. Something bear. Not corduroy. Benjamin Bear Buttons. Benjamin Buttons the bear. Benjamin. Flying Rhino Junior High. I was very surprised to know that it was named for this rhino guy or another rhino. I'm not sure, but I always thought that this show was about a high school that was flying in the shape of a rhino. I didn't realize that there was actually a rhino in it. Never watched it. Sorry. I don't know what this is. Bob? Is Bob a furry? No. But Wellman Matrix is. He's made out of animals. Those are animals. Rocky the Raccoon. Definitely a furry. I don't know what this is. I believe it was a Belgian Canadian production. Oh God, I don't know what this is either. Oh my goodness. Chicken Minute. That was a thing. Rock and Roll. Mm, Almost bankrupted Nirvana. There's a really good video on it on the internet. Please watch it, or just watch Rock and Roll. It's really good. It's really weird. It's very strange. Good. He's like a dog man. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, the one moving thing. This slideshow. Oh my God, we got a middle left. Go faster. Anthony Ant. He's an ant, and he's got a bunch of friends. 1999. Eek the cat. He's a cat, and he's kind of looks like Garfield but purple. Richard Scary. This worm is in an apple. Is traumatizing for me. And this is a turtle named Domer. He's a turtle. He's the mascot of the Sky Dome. I didn't know that this was a thing. This is the mascot of the CN Tower. I hate it. Zeddy, mascot of Zellers. There's a moose mascot. IKEA. I don't know who this man is. Sesqui, the squirrel, is the Toronto sesquicentennial squirrel mascot. There's a mascot. As the Dunkaroos mascot, Lindsay can tell you about that. Oh God. Oh God. This is the most 90s thing I've ever seen. It's tree propaganda. Please watch it on YouTube. It's called Plant Trees Tree Canada. Thank you to all those. Oh, sorry. I swore. Darn Canadian cartoons that turned me into furry. 181 slides later. Woo! We made it!